Well, today I've got a veritable cornucopia of goodies that have arrived. Can't even remember what any of them are. There's my priest's wafers for Holy Mass. It's good that those have arrived. I've been using somewhat pedestrian artisan bread. I've got a feeling this could be a tapestry, this thing here. Let's open her up. No, they're not a tapestry. Somebody's put the wrong thing in the wrong... These are for the farm down the road, and I've opened them up, assuming they're for me, and they're not. So I'm going to have to apologise and send them along to Sally and Matt. There you go. I should check addresses before opening things. But it was in my post box. But they often make mistakes like that. Moving swiftly on from that child's pair of jobbers. Is this one for me? I better double check. Yes. Right. See what's in here. Oh, I know what this will be. Yep. Remember I said I'd order some a kilogram of pure honey beeswax. Look at that lot. That's a mountain of it. That's very, very heavy. That's a kilogram of pure beeswax. I'm so looking forward to making up some proper furniture polish now. Well, let's have a look what's in this packet. I think this is obvious what this is. Some sort of tool, I think. I'm going to have to open this up with a knife. Right, let's have a look. See what we've got. I think I know what it is. I think I've mentioned it, haven't I, in the past? And here it is. Such a thing of unparalleled beauty. Bit of oil on there, by the looks of it. Probably stop it getting rusty. This is a 3/8 ratchet. From Snap-on. Anyway, yeah, that's that. I'm glad I got that. I've got a baby at 1/4 of an inch. I've got this one at 3/8 of an inch. And I've got a 1/2 inch ratchet, which is a big lad. And another one that wasn't for me. That's two things. This is to go to the granary. I'm going to be posting stuff today by the looks of things. Well, I'm in the local Tuffins, the mecca of Shropshire. I got myself some trailing geraniums there. Lots of compost. But what I really need is some of these bad boys. I quite like the Cumberland ones. What have we got? Coverdale, Venison. Yeah, they're all reasonably priced, aren't they? Where's me Cumberland? Now these are good value. Look at those romaine lettuce. I think I'll get a couple of those. definitely need some bananas. You'll notice it's not particularly a keto shop as such. These are a little bit more pricey than Tesco's. Not to worry, I need a couple of them. Trouble is, my basket isn't going to be big enough to put all this lot in. Shopping with Father John. It's riveting stuff, isn't it? Oh. Perhaps not. Try to avoid carbs, he says. And what I really need is some bread. Now, they normally have gorgeous artisan bread here. Look, all the baskets are empty. So I've lucked out. I've come shopping rather late today. Nope, that's no good. Now look on the other side. I think we have lucked out, chaps. Oh dear, it really has, it's been decimated. What have we got here? Blimmin' heck. No. Oh well. Nothing for it. I might have to, what's this over here? Oh well, I'm sure there'll be some in another part of the shop. I'm going to settle for this. I don't eat a lot of bread anyway. And tomatoes are silly expensive. I mean, they really are. Ridiculous, look at that. I can't wait till mine now. I can just buy one for these cheap ones at the moment. They're not that cheap. There we go. Roll on my tomatoes. Well, I don't need eggs because Lisa's coming up on, well, hopefully Friday, and she's got millions of chickens, so she'll bring a load of eggs, so goodbye eggs. Always need cheese. What's that? Parmesan almond extra. It's not cheap though. I'll get it anyway. It'll do for now. Well, I always have the lovely old coarse proper sea salt, but I think I'm going to need some of this for the slugs. They seem to be attacking my snort weed. That's not good enough. Right, so I also need something for my breakfast occasionally. I like to make porridge some mornings with my own honey from my own bees. Now, you remember my squirrel? He likes cream crackers, and I've named him Jacob. So these are for the squirrel. I always need butter. That'll do. In you go. And on to the milk. Oh, before we do that, let's have a look at this. I love produce food. You can take the man out of Yorkshire, but you can't take Yorkshire out of the man. Moving swiftly on, Right, that porridge oats needs some milk. 4 pints is what is required, so I get through it. I certainly get through it. You can sneak in there and don't destroy my geranium. Right, I think that's about that. Right, you didn't see this. But tonight, because I've been so busy, I'm going to treat myself. Look at that. Absolutely terrible for one. When I'm going to eat it anyway. I don't know where to put it. In you go. Well, I think I'm going to give these a go. Only 4 for a tenner. Let's see how we get on with those. It says it's a full-bodied stout to go with a full-bodied priest. And now for the piece de résistance, the Malbec. Might get 2 of those. I don't know if they'll have white Rioja, but I'll certainly give it a damn good try. You'll recall me talking on an earlier video about Chablis and how white Rioja resembles it, but there's a big difference. Look at that. You know, that's a lot, and that don't last long. I'm giving up on the white Rioja. I don't think it's here, so I've gone for the Sauvignon Blanc. South African, can't go wrong. Sauvignon Blanc, robust white. Should do the trick. Right, the last part of the jigsaw is to get some mayonnaise. There probably is other things I should have bought, but I haven't got a list. Do you remember that from when you were young? When you had high tea on a Sunday evening? Ghastly stuff. Right, and I don't like these squeezy things, because the last third you can never get out, which again, as a Yorkshireman, drives me nuts. So I'm just going to go for something cheap and cheerful. That'll see me through. Always like a dollop of that with my lettuce leaves. I think that, my friends, is that. I think you'll agree it's a positive cornucopia of goodness. Right, all that remains to do is to get that little lot in there. Oh, there's me grill. Do you remember the other day I had to completely destroy the car? Well, there you go. I'm grillless, so if there's any loose flying seagulls, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to get this lot in the back. How about that for packing? Not bad. I've got my geranium wedged in by my porridge oats. Right, I'm going to go and drive off. But before I do, I'll probably have a word. Well, hello viewers, and welcome to an edition of a Parsons Progress on the Road. Let me just I'll put my elbow on here, just make life a bit more comfortable. Yeah, I've just been to Tuffins, the Mecca of South Shropshire. You can get anything in Tuffins. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick one today, because sometimes I'm absolutely jiggered by tea time, and I just haven't got the energy to do a video at the end of the day. Which is what happened yesterday. I fell asleep in the caravan, hence missing my Tesco slot. And I was so tired afterwards, I didn't have the energy to do a video. And then you've got all the editing to do. And when you do it every single day, it's quite time consuming. As much as I love it, and I miss talking to my friends, my parish of miscreants, misshapen and mavericks. Anyway, missing my Tesco's precipitated my adventure today out into the outside world. I don't quite like going outside much. I'm sort of surrounded by, I think they're called people. They're everywhere. Look at them. There's one over there, walking past. Oh no, gosh, he's just looked at me. Oh dear. Anyway, you can see I'm all packed up now. That'll keep me going for a bit. I'm going to set off in a minute. I've got a fuel coupon, and that's always nice, because I spent so much money, principally on booze. But of course, that has to last me a long while, he says. And anyway, I'm going to go back and smoke me lovely new pipe. Do you remember my new pipe? It was, my arm's hurting now. I need to change hands. Well, no, that doesn't work either, because I just end up making a mess of the camera. Let me just put this arm down. Oh, it's just rather ache when you... can I do something like this? Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, I have none of these. Some people have all the... I have GoPros and stuff, but they have all these fancy, don't they? In-car tripods and things. So anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, I need to get home now. I've got my fuel voucher. That's good, because I spent so much money. Oh, I said I was smoking my pipe. Yeah, I'm going to go and smoke that new pipe. GBD, it's called. Wonderful briar on it. Chris over at Herriot Pipes made an interesting comment and said, you know, the briars were of variable qualities. And I suspect they were, because it's changed so many hands, that company, and it's been made for such a long time. I mean, it's a bit of a suck it and see, if you'll excuse the expression. Anyway, but this one's a good smoker. Now, I cleaned the top of it. Some of you will remember from the video that it all coked up on top. Well, that just scraped off quite easily and quite nicely. So I got that off. And then I thought, well, I'll clean the pipe. Could I get the blessed stem off? Could I, hell as like? But then another kind viewer mentioned shoving it in the fridge. So I stuck it in my new deep freeze. And I left it in there for an hour, and I was able to get it off, clean the stem and one thing or another. But it has a mind of its own, that stem. But anyway, I got the thing cleaned. I've only had one smoke today. I was watching the Venerable Richard of Worthing while I smoked my GBD, and I'm smoking some. I haven't got many tobaccos left now. I'm just reduced to the perfection, more or less, now, till my German haul comes. So I'm smoking a bit of that in it, and it smoked beautifully. All cleaned, decoked. I'm minded to sort of wax it up with some of that beeswax that I acquired, and which I will show you, or you will have seen at the beginning of this video, if I've remembered to take some footage of it. And principally I'm doing this because I know when I get in, I'm just going to want a drink, I'm going to want to have a smoke, and sometimes it's an effort, you know, going up the cottage, setting it all up, and I just need to relax. So I'm sort of doing it in the car, which actually isn't that difficult, really. I might do this more often, because my iPhone has a very good camera. The only thing is, it does run out of memory quite easily. So that was that. I hope you like that little bimble around the shops. I don't know what inspired that. I thought you might just find it interesting and mindless, which is good, because Mushin, no mind, is part of Zen, isn't it? So I'm going to make... Right, Mushin or no Mushin, I am minded to get home now. I'm out of memory on my phone. There's no memory on this ruddy phone whatsoever. So I shall get back. See you tomorrow. God bless. And hopefully you'll all have a great evening. Father John signing out on this episode of the Parson's Progress. Cheerio.